Hey, hi. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, it is wonderful to be back out here with you again, taking a look at another new rogue that has hit the scene. This is a demo for Wizard of Legend Part 2. If you played the first game, you know that it's pretty awesome. I will say that I have played the first game, and that game is very difficult, and I didn't get extremely far with it. But I really like what I've seen so far of Wizard of Legend 2, and I thought, you know what, let's come out and show this one off today. See what we can see, right? I'm not sure what this thing is. Let's see. Okay, all right. We got like a challenge room of sorts happening. We have a few spells that are on cooldowns. So we've got a fireball, we've got a freeze spell, and then we have a lightning blast that has kind of an AoE type effect. Ooh, enhance Arcana. Okay, plus 35% crit damage, plus 30% damage to afflicted enemies. Okay, so these cost coins over here, so I'm gonna have to go with the free one, which is fine. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, neat. All right, so you can interact with that stuff. And when I loaded up the game, I was able to select a class from 3 different choices, and the one I went with is kind of a vampiric class where we're going to get some health back when we trigger critical hits. So we've got that going for us as well. I really like this lightning spell. I'm telling you, this is many games season, feels like. Ooh, okay, all right, so that's the other thing about this game. If you look in the lower left, there's that blue bar that's building up over time as we land attacks successfully. And if you can get it up all the way, and then I pop my freeze spell off. Ooh, let's blast these guys. That's going to be good. It'll do like an ultimate version of the freeze spell. I think the lightning is the best thing we've got going right now. But so far, I think this is going to be a really neat action roguelite to look forward to. As if we needed another game to look forward to. Come on. There it is. All right. Let's get rid of this spawner if we can. Oh, what is that? Oh, cool. All right. Lightning Conductor. Attacking frozen enemies with a lightning arcana deals massive damage. Healing effects are increased by 25%. Or Ice Cold Heart, a hand that fights beside you. It wields an ice sword that freezes enemies with each attack. Yes. That's amazing. Now, is it only for this room, or is that going to stick with us? It looks like it is going to stick with us, which is great. Hold to teleport to end room. Oh, that's cool. If you wanted to go search around a little bit, you could do that. I like how the enemies group up and then you can blast them with the lightning. We've got a spawner situation up here. There we go. Now, I will say that the game is challenging, but I do not think that this is as difficult as I remember the original Wizard of Legend being. Some of you are saying, Goat, that game wasn't difficult at all. What are you talking about? You know, I went back and I looked in my Steam library just to make sure I was talking about the right game, and I then confirmed that I was talking about the right game. I found it really tough. Like I said, I didn't get too far, so to everybody else here that's going, hey, that wasn't that challenging, you are a much more sophisticated gamer than myself. And I'm happy for you. All right, we got one more guy. There we go. All right. Ice Blast, plus 20% damage to undamaged enemies. Plus 10 crit chance. Now that could be good because we've got the vampiric thing going for us. So I think we're gonna do that. Perfect. It's nice getting health back when we hit those critical hits. Trying to watch for it to trigger. Looking at my health, it's at 107 right now. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on it, right? Ooh, that gave us some health. All right, never mind. Yeah, I've been downloading a lot of demos. By now, some of you have seen the playthrough of Feed the Deep. That was a fun little game by the guy that made Jetpack Joyride, of all things. That was definitely a nostalgia bomb there. And I also just downloaded the demo for Wild Bastards. Now, is this the... I'm assuming that is the teleporter out into the next arena, but I want to clear this up first. Ooh, I'm glad we came over here. Now let's see what we got to do. Okay, perfect. So it's a battle. Let's knock that guy down there. Yeah, so you can knock enemies into pits in this game, and I think that's quite special as well. Okay, I saw our health go up on a crit. Big fan of that. Well, let's see what we got in our chest here. Pushing 10 enemies into pits will reward you with 200 gold. This relic is destroyed afterwards. That's cool. Oh, well, it would help if I grabbed the relic. Cheers to you, by the way. I'm finishing up an espresso out here. Take a sip of that. Oh, what do we have here? Okay. All right, he looks a little bit angry, doesn't he? Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Calm down, guy. All right, looks like we finally stunned him. Oh, man. Stage reached 1-2. Well, hey, good news. That was just the warm-up. Okay. We still got more time. It's all right. We can do another run. All right, folks. So the game did crash right after that point, but that's okay. It's a demo. We're not going to hold it against them at all. So we've got the choices that I talked about here. Dashing through enemies will damage them. Imp's left hand, a fast and light hand that fights beside you by throwing fireballs at enemies. Wow. Or killing an enemy reduces the cooldown of a random arcana for 1 second. I gotta go with this. I'd love another pet hand. Isn't that nice? All right. Now, I don't know if there are other forms of meta progression that we're gonna find in this hub area. There very well could be. I know there was in the first game. And as far as I know, you couldn't buff your stats in the first game, but you could buy new equipment and spells and kind of reallocate things. That definitely wasn't enough for the goat. But who knows, maybe we'll be able to... Oh, wow. Yeah, we certainly are. There's a big group of enemies that spawned. Alright, perfect.
Well, I guess you could throw it at your enemies.
I don't want to miss the opportunity for coins since those are quite valuable in terms of upgrading. So as I was saying, I've been trying to keep up with the deluge of demos. And then of course we've got all the gaming shows that are going on. And I may have already mentioned this, but I did just download a copy of the demo of Wild Bastards, the follow-up to Void Bastards. And I'm excited to dive into that one and show that off very soon too. Let us know in the comments which games you're excited about seeing more of. Maybe you have some hopes and dreams of seeing certain games in some of these shows. I would love to see some Slay the Spire 2. Alright, I'm wondering what we have to do here to open up that chest. I wonder if it's got something to do with that, or maybe this. Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay. Alright, so we got some gold. Not bad. That boss was very fast. I'm gonna have to dash around quite a bit if I'm gonna have a chance, I think. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't think they're messing around in this game either. Maybe they heard my commentary earlier and they said, we're gonna make you take that back, Goat. How dare you say it's not as difficult as the first. Okay, happy to see that. What do we got here? Dashing through enemies will burn them. Deal 10% more damage for each status effect on an enemy. Basic attacks add a stackable buff that increases the damage of your next standard Arcana. Huh. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. I kind of like this flame robe too, though. All right, we're going to try the warrior blood.
Don't get too comfortable. The trials are only going to get tougher from here. And I'll be here to supervise from a comfortable distance.
Yeah, so for the demo, we're in some kind of a wizard tournament that's going on. Red Wizard needs food.
Make sure your wallet doesn't have a hole in it. You'll be scattering coins like breadcrumbs.
Okay, got some crystals there. Oh boy.
Don't just spend your money on potions and stuff. There are more important things to buy, like weapons.
I mean, I agree with the man. I do. But right now we need some health. You'd agree. Eagle feathers. Evading enemy attacks charges your signature. Lava orb. Killing fractured enemies with a fire arcana will cause a level 3 burning explosion. But what is a fractured enemy? Is that like an enemy type that we're still learning about? Or we go health, which is really what we need right now, right? Because we are... Oh, they're hiding our health. Oh, no. Right there. We're at 25. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with this. Okay. I know, some of that other stuff sounded cool. But I think, had we not done that, the run ends. Nobody wants that. Alright, come on, flame pet hand. Wouldn't mind having another pet hand. Pretty cool. Alright, let's see what we get out of this thing. Oh my goodness. These archers, man. You know, I guess they give you pretty good skills against the onslaught. And you get your skills back pretty quickly. So it's probably just a matter of, you know, using those at the right time and then staying the hell out of the way on top of that. Plus 30% damage to afflicted enemies, plus 10% damage, plus 20% damage. I think we're going to go with this one. I like that spell quite a bit, and it hits multiple enemies. I think it's even more valuable from that standpoint to upgrade it. All right. Really like the look of this game, the art style. There's some health for us, perfect. Okay. Try to dash around a little bit more this time.
Don't shake their hand if they offer it, and you'll be fine.
Oh man, blew it with the lightning. Holy smokes. Oh.
Guess you weren't as invincible as you thought.
Wow. Folks, I invite all of you to jump into the Wizard of Legend 2 demo, get your hands on this, and see if you can pummel this guy for me, because I just don't yet possess the skills. But I am definitely going to play this game again. Look at this one, a hand that fights beside you. It wields an ice sword. So we had that one before. I really like that. Go with that for my next run. Hey, let's do this again sometime. We'll get together, we'll check out a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every single time on this channel. And we'll give away a video game at least once a week, because those are fun to do too. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Take care.